optimism guru, ready to spread a little daily cheer in your world. Today, I want to share with you something that has been on my brain for like 12 solid hours. It was what was keeping me up at night last night, and just with excitement. And this is one of those topics that just gets me going every time, and it's kind of always running at the back of my mind. It's one of those, topics that for me makes me lose time. Like artists lose time doing artwork, and authors lose time doing their craft, their writing. People have passion. Whenever you know you have a passion is when you can do it and have no idea that time is even passing. And that's how it is with me and the images that we present to the world, the way that we choose, because even going into our closet every morning is choosing the image that we're portraying to the world that day. But the facade that we put up and is our first line of defense, our protective barrier between us and new people, new situations. That is so fascinating to me. It's also fascinating to me because in my humble opinion, every single one of us presents a facade to the world. Again, it's sometimes as simple as what we choose to wear in the mornings. My facade is built on bricks with lipstick and mascara and hairspray and high heels and manners and mannerisms and the clothing I choose and the way that I walk into a room. This is all practiced stuff. It's all part of this first line of defense, this barrier, this facade that I build purposefully so that in coming into new situations, in coming into meeting new people, I have that security blanket. I'm like Linus. It's Linus and his blanket, Marilyn and her lipstick. It's just how it works. But the great thing is facades, for the most part, although they develop over time and they ebb and they flow, the way that you choose to build your facade up, we may change some bricks here and there as we age and we mature and we gain experience and just different ways of thinking. Those facades change. We change out bricks across the course of our lives. However, they are meant to be a temporary barrier on a case-by-case basis. So, initially in a new relationship, whether it's romantic or a friendship, you're going to have that facade up. You're going to have that security barrier up. It's firmly in place. That's not to say that you are not open to this new person, but it's going to be there. You're presenting this ideal version of yourself. And that is what our facade is. It's the way that we want the world to see us. And it is a protection for us from the world. So, but as that relationship develops and grows and you gain more trust and you gain more comfort with one another, then slowly the bricks are they're not removed, they don't go away, but maybe they're put to the side. So maybe as I gain trust with someone, then the perfect image that I have in my head that I try to portray as part of my facade, I can put little pieces of that down. So then maybe I can have a conversation with someone who is still relatively new in my life, but I can do so without the hair and the makeup and the mascara and the lipstick. Maybe I can be okay with having my hair in a ponytail. A big one for me is I mean, I have huge personality. I have lots of personality. I love to laugh and I love to share things. But it's going to be it's a huge first step of trust for me when I can full belly laugh with someone new, because there's no control over the face anymore. All my fillings show. It's a big deal when you just let yourself go like that and have real laughter, and it doesn't matter how your body tenses up funny or how your face contorts or any of that. It's all about just being there in the moment with this new person. Same with a new job. You have that facade going in. You're very careful. You choose what you wear. You choose how you present yourself to your new coworkers. But then as you get to know the people that you work with, as you become more familiar and more comfortable in that environment, then again, those bricks slowly, one at a time, just start being moved off to the side. It's not that they aren't going to come back out. It's not that in social situations, say you're a part of this branch of a company, but there are corporate events where all of the branches get together and have meetings. Well, that facade's probably going to come right back up. And that's okay. It's a new environment. It's a more protective place to be. And it's just, to me, it's just a really smart move to be self-aware enough that you purposefully present something very carefully crafted to the world. I think it's an important thing. I think it is a good thing. I'm using facade in a positive way because I think that it is a critical thing to do, to really think through the image that we portray to the world, the way that we enter into new situations and with new people. So please understand that I am not saying fake it until you make it. I am saying this facade is very much a part of you, and I think it's an important part of everyday life. But it's also so telling that as we mature in relationships and in new communities, that the bricks can be moved to the side. You can not tear your walls down, not break them up, but you can reveal more of yourself as you become more and more and more comfortable with these people and in these situations. And I think that that is a beautiful thing. And when you notice that with a certain person or in a certain new situation, that time is passing and those bricks are being moved to the side and your walls are coming down just a little bit and you are revealing more and more of yourself beyond the perfect version facade that you initially presented, that is a beautiful, beautiful thing. And I think that that is so telling and should be a clue to you in your head that this relationship is something special, because it's not about not caring. It's not about letting people see you for what you are, because that's the real you, and you don't care, you don't give two pinches of monkey poo what people think of you. That's a facade also. That's one of those negative facades that I don't much care for. I know that's shocking, but that is still very much a facade that someone is trying to present. I'm talking about caring and respecting other people and caring and respecting yourself enough to be careful who you let in. Be careful who you move the bricks for, because once you move the bricks, it's very difficult to move them back. So trust yourself enough to judge who to move your bricks for, to judge carefully what situations are worthy of you being the truest version of yourself without the facade firmly in place. Maybe there are just a few stacks down here still. You're still guarded. you're still very cautious, and you're still measured in your words and your actions. But that's how it needs to be anyway. There is no reason that as we become more familiar with someone that we just become lackadaisical. No. You know, what I love is some teaching that Zig Ziglar used to do that said that, you know, we present our best selves to a potential client or to our boss or, you know, to the neighbor across the street, but then we come home and we're cranky and, you know, we throw our hair up and we put on ratty clothes and we laze around, and we're not our best selves for the best people in our lives. That's just not the way it needs to be. I agree with Zig 1,000% on that. It's with the people that we are closest to that we still need to be the most cautious and careful and gentle and measured and loving and respectful. It's with those people that they can see our crumble of bricks down here that's pushed off to the side because we love them and because we appreciate and trust and invite them into our inner world. But that doesn't mean that we push all that aside and shoo it out the back door and never see it again. Respect yourself and respect those who matter the most to you, to still hold on a little bit to the best part of yourself and present that even to them and especially to them. So I hope that this has been an encouragement to you. It's one of my most treasured things when people start to move those bricks aside, and as they get to know me better, start to reveal things about themselves. The facade is still there, the best version of themselves. The presentation is still intact, and it's still a beautiful, beautiful thing. But it's once the bricks start to be moved away that you really get to love and appreciate the new people and the new environments that you're in. So I just encourage you to embrace that and to just enjoy it for all that it is to you and is in your world, and to allow your brain to clue in on the times when you are starting to move those bricks for other people and how much that means to you and how that makes you feel. So that was just kind of me rambling and talking about something that I'm super passionate about. I hope that it has spoken to you. I love it whenever you message me, whenever you leave comments below, when you like and share my videos. I appreciate those of you who subscribe. I love it that some of you clearly have that notification bell turned on, because immediately I have, a few of you that pop on the video, and I know that's not by chance. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I love putting out these videos, and I love being your optimism guru as best as I can and encouraging you each and every day. So until I see you again, I hope that you are making it a great day.